What is up, guys? JaretCampisi, welcome back to the channel. Today is a super exciting video because I'm gonna be riding a Yamaha Niken for the first time and doing a first ride and review. I'm also with the one and only Mr. 650 Eve. There he is.
That bike has a Oulins.
It does. And Eric came up to visit as well. He also has a YouTube channel. He's got that beautiful RSV4. We'll take a look at it in a second, but this is gonna be a good one. Stick around, enjoy. All right, so as I mentioned, Mr. 650 Ebe has brought up this beautiful 2019 Yamaha Niken GT. Yes, and I actually don't know much about this bike. I watched a couple of videos, so I'm gonna let him tell us kind of what the deal is. So what is it, a sport touring motorcycle?
This is a sport touring motorcycle.
Okay.
It has two front wheels.
Two front wheels. So I guess that's pretty much the main thing about this bike is it has two front wheels.
And the purpose of those front wheels, Mr. Campisi, is to give you more riding and cornering confidence.
And more
That's
traction,
what it's all about.
right?
Yeah.
So in the wet weather, if you're using this as an everyday bike, yeah. And the cool thing is, even though it has those two front wheels, it still has 45 degrees of lean angle. So you can still ride this thing pretty well. And I've heard that actually still goes back and forth very well and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but one question your viewers might have immediately is, can it stand up by itself? And it cannot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's not.
It cannot. It still needs a kickstand, or you have to be on the bike to keep it upright.
Interesting. And it's still classified as a motorcycle. You need a motorcycle license to ride this thing.
That's correct.
Okay, cool. And I'll tell you what, you know me, I'm Mr. Styling Man. And as far as the styling goes, I actually think it looks really cool. I think it's actually a really cool bike. They did a good job with that front end. It looks low, it looks mean, it looks menacing. And the two wheels look good. And I actually am kind of excited to ride this thing. I was watching him ride it on the way over and he looked super comfortable on that thing. And it comes with saddlebags, so you can do sport touring. You can put your lady back here if you would like.
And you can also remove these bags completely. You can take the
if you want to do more spirited.
Remove the bracket that holds it.
Oh, okay.
You can also attach a third bag to the top.
So you got plenty of space to store stuff and do some spirited riding. What does the dash look like?
Oh man, it's LCD.
LCD.
Looks great.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It gives you all the basic information. It has a gear indicator. Your speedometer's large over there. This thing has 3 stages of heated grips.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it also has cruise control.
Oh, look at that shit. And then does it have different rider modes and stuff like that?
It has different modes.
Wow, it even has a gas gauge.
A, B, and C, yep.
Look at that.
Gas gauge. One of the best things about this bike, in my opinion, is the awesome engine in this bike. It's the tried, true, and tested Yamaha triple-cylinder 900cc engine that's used in the MT-09. It's also in the Yamaha Tracer, and in this bike, it works really well. Lots of low-end grunt to get this bike moving. And
I know people love this engine. Do you know roughly what kind of horsepower it makes?
Roughly around between 120 and 130 horsepower.
Okay, and we did a little pool when we were getting on the highway, and he actually went flying by me on the Xdiavel. I had to reel him back in, so it definitely has plenty of power. So I realized before we hop on it, let's do a little exhaust sound. Now this is a full stock motor, so I know it's probably not going to be anything crazy.
Stock exhaust, catalytic converters are down there.
Yeah. Oh, it has that classic triple sound. Yeah. I like it. Okay, very nice.
I mean, this bike has a quick shifter and a shift light.
Wow.
So you're going to enjoy that.
Very nice, awesome. And I can't not mention this beautiful RSV4 in the background. As I mentioned, this is Eric's RSV4. What is that, 2017?
2018.
2018, yeah. Aprilia RSV4 RF. And look at that bad boy. I'm just gonna have you start it up for us.
Sure.
Because he's got a Yoshimiri Alpha system on that, titanium slip-on exhaust, and I heard it on the way over here, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So, oh, he also has a YouTube channel. I will be linking it in the description below if you guys want to check him out.
1 up, 5 down.
1 up, 5 down. There you go. Oh my God. Thank you, sir. He actually lives in Southern California, so I think he's going to come up another time. We're going to do a whole video of him riding the Xdiavel and me riding the RSV4 and having some fun. So thank you, Eric.
Yeah,
let's go for a ride. Oh, and I also forgot to mention 650 Ebe is going to be riding our Custom Xdiavel for the first time. And have you ever even ridden a cruiser?
I have not.
No. So this is going to be his first time riding a cruiser, and although this is a cruiser, it's not like a Harley or something like that. This thing handles crazy. It's got tons of power, and I think he's going to love it. So I'll try to get some of his reaction in my Niken review here as well, so it should be a good time. Stay tuned. So this is my first time here on a Yamaha Niken, and I'll tell you right off the bat, I thought the seat was going to be a lot higher. I can actually almost flat foot.
Ooh, that rumble.
Yeah, that thing sounds awesome. You look good on it, Eve.
Thanks, man. This full color TFT gauge is phenomenal.
Isn't that dope?
It's beautiful. No, it doesn't change at night. It'll go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, black. All right, let's start up this Niken. Wow, that starts so quietly. I didn't even know it was on.
It's the Japanese way.
Wow. Actually, I'm okay. Dude, I'm not used to putting my feet behind me now.
Okay.
So you got to follow me.
Okay.
Dude, this thing's cool, man. How do I look?
You look good. Where did my feet go? Okay.
In front of you. It takes some getting used to. This feels just like a bike, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel that much different. I like the dash. All right, we're gonna go left.
Okay.
Definitely takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
Man, that clutch is so light. It's so easy to use. Okay, so right off the bat, I definitely it is a little bit front heavy. I feel like compared to that bike at least.
Oh yeah.
Like there's definitely some weight up front there.
You got an extra wheel up there.
Yeah. Okay. So that definitely. Oh, dude, this thing is plush.
Yeah.
How does that Xdiavel feel?
This feels really good, Jared.
You look good on it, man.
Thank you, man.
Your white even matches.
I can't wait to see your footage to verify that I look good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the dogs are getting mad at your damn bike, Jared.
Are they? Oh, God.
Sorry. Let me tell her sorry.
Yeah, it's loud. There's nothing you can do about it.
Sorry about that.
Oh, hey!
Oh!
Yes.
You guys didn't hear her. She said she used to have one.
Yeah, I did hear.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did hear. I love it, dude. The Xdiavel gets attention.
I see.
It's a chick magnet, Eve. All right. Did you just wheelie? Did you just wheelie that thing?
Yeah. By accident.
Oh, God.
He has so much torque.
I told you, it's a lot of fun, man.
Wow.
And the... Okay, wow. Okay, so...
This bike is awesome!
I told you, man!
Oh my goodness!
I told you were gonna like it! It's a hooligan bike, man!
What an amazing bike! And I'm only in second gear!
Yeah, dude. Well, you know, we stripped 50 pounds off that bike, so...
Wow.
Yeah. It rides a lot better than it did when it was stock.
Oh my bejesus.
Uh-huh. So, I'll tell you what, man, this thing is pretty cool, too.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like it. It needs an exhaust on it. It's so quiet, I can't even tell the damn thing's on half the time. Hey, there you go. Oh, wow, this thing's got some get up and go, too. Dude, I feel like I'm sitting in a reclining chair. Like, I could just watch a movie right now.
Isn't that comfortable?
Yes, it's so comfortable. The seat's amazing. The riding position's really good.
And you've got two bags on your side, on the side of you, man.
That's crazy. Actually, I think that's good because it offsets the weight a little bit that's up front.
Yeah.
So I think having the bags on is actually a good idea. Because I notice when I come to a stop, it kind of wants to fall over a little bit if you get it leaning at all. But then I guess you got that extra wheel there that's going to catch you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
you're right, this front end is super light on this bike.
I told you, well, especially because of the wheels, they save so much weight. Oh, I love the sound of that thing.
The sound is ridiculous.
It is.
I would ride this bike a lot just for the sound.
Yeah. It's a nasty bike, dude. This dash is so nice, dude. It's so big.
Yeah.
I don't know why more companies don't make bigger dashes.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Actually, that was one thing I liked about the new S1000RR. That dash is so big.
Yeah,
that new one.
Try lane splitting. You can make it. I know you might think you won't, but you
Oh,
will.
God.
You will, seriously.
I know. I got through a couple.
I'm trying to look back at you.
All right, I can make it. How do I look on this thing, Eve?
You look good.
Yeah?
You look really good. I mean, your blacked out gear, I've always loved your blacked out gear. You just look mean on that bike.
It's a fun bike, man. I'm excited to take it through some corners. Let me get around this guy here. It has a really light clutch feel.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable, man. Dude, I'm so used to my feet up here.
Yeah.
It's weird now. How does it feel being on a cruiser, Ebe?
You know, Jared, if this is really a cruiser, I mean, it's great. I mean, is this really a cruiser? Because I asked that because it's so much fun to ride that I can't imagine it being classified as a cruiser.
No, the only thing that makes it a cruiser is the seating position, really, you know?
Yeah.
Because when it comes to performance, 160 horsepower, 0 to 60 sub 3 seconds,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's no other cruiser that can compete with that. He wants us to go up, I think.
Yeah, this is almost like a dragster.
Exactly. Dude, you look so cool on that thing. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is rough to split on. Because those mirrors are in a weird spot, I don't want to hit other people's mirrors. Wow, this thing has some torque, man. You weren't joking.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Dude, I can't handle how comfortable this thing is. It's really weirding me out.
Yeah.
And getting no wind at all, it's like
Yep. Got a big windscreen. That's a fixed windscreen. It doesn't move.
Yeah, okay.
But it's really large.
Dude, this is wow. Do you even got power outlets and shit? Like,
There's 2 power outlets, Jared. There's
What
one in the
the-
front, one in the back.
dude, you could put an iPad right here and just watch
Sure can.
movies. Oh my God. This is a cool bike, man. Yamaha did a good job with this thing. All right, I want to see how this steers.
Okay.
Wow, that is... It just feels like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That is weird. I'm actually really surprised. I'm gonna do some back and forth here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you can tell that man, actually that is really cool. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
You can tell that that it's obviously not one wheel because it's so stable. It's like too stable, you know?
Yeah.
But it actually works really well together. Whatever technology they figured out to make that front end work, they did a really good job.
Yeah, they're using action and steering technology.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job. It's actually really cool. What mode am I in right now, Ebe?
You're in, I believe, C mode, which is basically for cruising.
Okay.
So you don't really have the top speed, but it's you're in a very comfortable riding mode.
Okay, so it's delivering like nice smooth power, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, dude, at low speeds, this thing is actually a lot more light and nimble than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, man. It surprised me too when I rode off on it. That's the second one I've had an opportunity to ride. The first one I rode was the base Niken.
Uh-huh.
So it didn't have the saddlebags or the tall screen or
Okay.
the center stand
Gotcha.
or heated grips.
Oh, okay.
That one has all of that, and it's really cool.
I can feel the heat a little bit. You left these on for me, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Dude, I've never actually ridden with heated grips before.
It's soothing.
It feels nice.
Yeah, I know.
Just a little bit of heat coming in on the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm actually really impressed with this dash. It's very easy to see. Oh, and this has a quick shifter too, and it tells me that right there next to the gear shifter. It says QS for quick shift.
That's right.
And you can see that the heated grips are on 1. You can see your mode, your traction control setting. It's in eco mode right now, and you can see your entire fuel gauge, which is really nice. I'm impressed with this thing, man. This would be a really good bike for like basically touring, right? Sport touring? Yeah.
Yeah, so riding up the coast like I did today to visit you,
Yeah.
I felt just great. I was able to lane sprint for a very long time. Cruising in 6th gear, 80 mile an hour.
Yeah.
It was just sipping fuel, not using much fuel at all.
That's really nice. I just can't get over the handling, man. You just want to be a hooligan on that thing, don't you?
Oh, I love this thing.
I told you were going to like it, man.
Oh,
You're in sport mode. I put you in the Big Daddy mode.
okay.
So you're getting full 160 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah. I will say the shock is set up for a 180 pound rider.
Okay.
So it might feel a little loose for you.
That's fine.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to mention is the mirrors on this bike. They're actually really far forward. The most far forward mirrors I've ever seen, but they work incredibly well. I'm not sure if you guys can see 650 and Eric behind me, but you can see everything. Actually, probably the best mirrors I've ever seen. We got to get over here.
Okay.
And obviously ergonomic-wise, since this is a sport touring motorcycle, it's one of the most comfortable bikes I've ever been on. Although the Xdiavel is also very comfortable as well, which is what I've been riding recently, so I'm kind of used to being comfortable. I mean, it's definitely a little bit bigger and heavier than what I'm used to, but it handles its weight really well. And like, look at that, I was actually overturning right there. And then it's got a quick shifter, which is just buttery smooth, which Yamahas are obviously known for. And we've got some nice twisties coming up here, Ebe.
Okay.
So we can try out some handling. Let's see how this thing does. Wow, dude, you can really lean this thing over.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And it's actually really effortless.
Yes.
When I was reading reviews, they said you had to kind of muscle it through corners. I don't think that's the case at all. You just kind of lean and it goes.
Yep.
And it's got that really good mid-entry grunt to pull you through the corners. What do you think about the handling on that Xdiavel?
It's taking me a little get used to, but it handles nice.
God, that bike sounds good.
It does.
Yeah, it does take some getting used to, because you don't move your body, Ebe. When you ride that, you just kind of lean and stay right in the same position in the seat, you know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But I want you to do a little pull on that thing and feel the power. Holy shit. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
It's crazy what that thing can do.
Wow.
I told you, up till about 100 miles per hour, there's not much on the street that you can't beat, including super bikes. That RSV4 behind us, I don't think would be able to beat it either.
Yeah, because this has more traction. It's
Yep.
heavier. It'll stay on the ground.
Yep, and it's got that long wheelbase and that big back tire to put the power down. It's a really fun bike. I'll tell you what, Ebe, I could ride this thing all day long.
I know, right?
It's unbelievable.
That's exactly why, Jaret. I had no issue, you know, riding it 3 hours up here to see because I was in complete comfort.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was having fun and enjoying it at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It's a good mix between comfort and sport and rideability, you know?
Yeah.
Where you can still have some nice spirited riding on the curves. It's got enough power to have fun with. So there's some really slow corners here.
Okay.
So just be aware. And sometimes there's sand on the road, but so that's another thing that's really cool about this Niken is since you have that extra wheel up front, one, it gives you more traction. It also gives you more braking power.
Yeah.
So on a bike, whenever you might go in on a wet day or something, or maybe you hit some gravel or something like that, you've got that extra tire to maintain traction. So it just makes it that much safer for when you're riding and doing curving and, you know, spirited canyon runs or just everyday riding in general, you know, which is really nice. Dude, I'm impressed with this thing.
You're riding that bike like a boss. I'm struggling to keep up with you. In fact, I can't keep up with you.
Oh, but squirrel, be careful.
Yeah.
He stared at my Niken and got scared. Yeah,
This is a fun road, brother.
Isn't this awesome?
Yeah.
And there's usually not many people back here. This is the loop that I do for all my first rides and stuff. Look at this freaking handling, dude. It's insane. How low you can get on this thing, especially with the quick shifter. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, so when you're really leaned over, when you try to change direction, it does take a little bit of time just to get both those wheels turning in the opposite direction, but it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I would like to see someone rip around a track on one of these.
Yes.
That would be hilarious. A track day on a Niken.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So this Xdiavel has really impressed me today with the sound, the comfort, and the handling. But most importantly, the way that it just...
Yeah.
The way it just gets up and goes.
I can't keep up with you.
It's really amazing.
Yeah. So what do you think, Eve? Do you think you could ride one of those in the future?
Oh, heck yeah, I could, man.
I knew you would like that bike.
I love it. I just don't just like it, I love it.
Yeah. Nice, man. I like to hear that.
I mean, it's won me over. Little stuff like this beautiful full color TFT display.
Yep.
The X on this gauge here. Look at that GT3.
Oh, wow.
Badass.
That's sick. Yeah.
Whoa.
You see that stuff all over around here.
Yeah, but the way that this is lit up in red is really nice.
Yep.
The huge 240 size tires in the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
And the exhaust and the sound this thing makes.
A Termi exhaust.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. I can't keep up with you.
Right.
I guess I'm not in full power mode either, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, this right here, this is what the Niken excels at. 70 miles an hour on the highway. You can bump it up into 5th gear, 6th gear, get incredible fuel mileage, and I'm so comfortable right now, it's ridiculous.
And Jared, try the cruise control. It's on the left. There's
Okay.
a button on the very bottom, on the bottom left.
Yep,
Turn that button on.
Yep.
It puts up a yellow thing on the screen. There you go.
wow.
Yeah, look at Jared. Cruise control on the Niken GT.
That has it as well.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Overall, first ride and review on a 2019 Yamaha Niken because of my good buddy 650E. And let me tell you guys, this is an impressive motorcycle. I did not expect to be blown away by not only the comfort, which I knew it would have, but the handling. I'm really surprised with the handling. And Yamaha did a really good job with this bike. I think it looks cool, it's comfortable to ride, and it's actually a lot of fun too. So thank you, Eve, for letting me ride this bad boy.
You're welcome. Yes, thanks to Yamaha. I had to get approval from them, and they said it was all good.
Yeah, so thank you, Yamaha. I appreciate letting me ride this thing. If anyone has the opportunity to ride one of these, you're in the market for a sport touring motorcycle, definitely try one of these out. It gets a lot of look, it's brand new, people haven't seen them around, and it's a lot of fun to ride.
Yep.
So I think that's going to do it for my video. If you guys enjoyed this little video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more, check out Mr. 650's channel and Eric, they'll be linked in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next one.